I heard my boyfriend's voice through the door. "She's going to propose tonight," he said, laughing. "Watch how I tell her no and make her cry." I froze in the hallway, 2 coffees going cold in my hands, the little velvet box pressing against my ribs through my coat. My heart didn't just break, it stopped. 4 years. 4 years I'd loved Adrian, and his voice was sliding under the door like it was nothing, telling someone exactly how he planned to humiliate me in front of everyone we knew. The ring was in my pocket. I'd picked it up that morning. Without thinking, I hit record on my phone. Then I opened the door like I'd heard nothing at all. Adrian was on the couch, laughing into his phone. "Yeah, I'll call you later, Cole," he said, hanging up fast. "Hey, you're home early." "Traffic was light," I managed. He smiled at me, completely relaxed, completely sure of himself, with no idea that the floor had just dropped out from under my entire life. That night I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. His words looped in my head. Watch how I tell her no and make her cry. I wanted to scream. I wanted to ask him why. Why waste 4 years just to destroy me in front of everyone he loved? But I stayed quiet. I smiled. I lied. I was supposed to propose on Sunday at his parents' house. Dinner, family, candles, the perfect moment. His mother had hugged me when I asked for her blessing. "Welcome to the family, sweetheart," she'd whispered. 8 months of saving. 3 months of planning. And he'd been laughing about it. Sunday came faster than I wanted. Adrian talked the whole drive, his voice too normal, every word cutting deeper. At the table, his family kept glancing at me, waiting. They all thought tonight was the night. His mom talked about a trip to Italy, 2 couples, wouldn't that be romantic? His dad gave me that warm, proud look, like he already saw me as part of the family. Under the table, Adrian squeezed my hand 3 times. Our little code. It meant "I love you." I pulled my hand away and reached for my water. His smile flickered. "I'm going to use the bathroom," I said. I gripped the sink and pulled out my phone. The recording was still there. I pressed play. Adrian's voice came through clear. "She's going to propose tonight. Watch how I tell her no and make her cry." Cole laughed. "You're evil. She's just been too much lately," Adrian said. "She needs to understand who's actually in control." I stopped it. A knock at the door. "Nora, you okay?" Him, looking concerned, looking perfect. That made it worse. I smiled. I lied. I made it through dessert. And on the drive home, when he asked why I'd been so cold, I just looked at him at a red light and asked, "Do you love me?" "Of course I do," he said. "Why would you even ask that?" I just needed to hear it. The light turned green. Out of the corner of my eye, I watched him unlock his phone and start typing. Probably to Cole. Probably saying something had gone wrong. Good. That night, while he slept, I opened our joint account. 3 cash withdrawals jumped out. 500, 300, 700. All in the last few weeks. All his. Then I pulled up Cole's profile. A photo from 2 weeks ago at an expensive restaurant. A party I'd never heard about. The same night Adrian swore he'd stayed in. Then the accounts I didn't know he had. A photo of us at dinner, captioned, "She treats me right, except I'd paid for that entire meal." Another, "Living the life I deserve." This wasn't a cruel joke. This was a man living a whole second life, and I was the only one who didn't know it. I searched online at midnight. Signs of emotional manipulation, gaslighting, guilt tripping, financial control. He checked half the list. How had I missed it? Because I'd loved him. Because I'd believed we were a team. I took screenshots of everything. Then I texted a friend's cousin, a software engineer who owed me a favor. "Can you recover deleted messages from a phone if I have physical access?" She replied in minutes. "Bring it tomorrow. I can do it." From the bedroom, Adrian's breathing was slow and peaceful, unaware. I put the ring back in my desk drawer, not to return it. Not yet. If I'd learned one thing that night, it was that timing was everything, and mine was coming. Click here to watch what happened next.